You brought the burn-ins in for everybody, and then you set them in front of us.
It's a solid plan, dude.
I already ate my share.
Hey, still, I mean,
The
that's the
only
nacho
downfall-
rule, dude. They were all stuck together, so it counts as one.
I
That's
feel
true.
like the only downfall with burn ends though is you can only eat so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it just you fill up quick.
yeah.
Like real fucking fast. Because it's
That's probably why I slept like shit last night. Was I had the meat sweats.
I fucking love the meat sweats. It's
Oh,
part of the
here,
reason.
you want some?
It's part of the reason why I'm good. I ate before I came.
It's absolutely acceptable to do that.
It's part of the reason I love Brazilian steakhouses so
Oh
much.
God.
That's like if I go to Fogo, dude, fucking stick a fork in me, bro.
You like that feeling when you're done? I love eating there. I don't like feeling like I feel when I'm done eating there.
I kind of like it. Maybe I'm just a glutton. I don't
That
know.
was a failure on my part. That's all right. Wouldn't be the first time I've let anything down.
I gotta put these away. Or else this is all you're gonna hear the whole show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast.
Yes,
So-
we're definitely on.
I was just gonna say, what's the odds that production team has already started recording?
That would be 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, fair enough.
100%.
Well, fuck boys.
We're all still trying to wash down pork gut.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's so good, dude.
All the deliciousness.
Oh, fuck, boys. Now that I got the meat sweats. What's up? What are we talking about?
It's Monday night.
What's
Yes.
what
Monday night.
what are we talking about over here?
What do we do?
It is fucking Monday night, man. You know what that means? It's time for the Freedom Friends podcast. Coming at you not even fucking close to live from where, John?
the Warfighter Tobacco Studios.
In Scott.
Oh, it is actually sunny San Antonio.
A
Gotcha.
beautiful day in San Antonio.
Thank God.
Right?
We have power.
We have
water.
power, we have water. We are not dying, contrary to what mainstream media may have told everybody. Not all of Texas is dying in their beds because of the snow apocalypse. But we did have a pretty rough fucking week.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the guy who he risked his life? He crossed the Mexican border with his family in search of water
Yes.
and electricity, and
I've been defending.
I think
And
that
then he got to Texas and.
I've been.
Oh, you mean he left Texas?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he went to Cancun.
So I've been in arguments with people all week, and it's like, and people are like, and here, I'm going to say my piece on this, and I'm sure I'm going to get some pushback. But I don't see what the big fucking
It's
deal
the right
is.
thing to do.
A guy went on vacation with his family, and everybody's like, "But he's elected." I'm like, "So fucking what? How many rich dudes do you know have a fucking summer house that leave during shitty weather?" All of them. Fucking all of them, dude.
It's not
And
even
we're
that.
talking shit about Ted Cruz because he left, and it's like, yeah, I get it. He's elected official. Roger that. But
What's he gonna do?
nothing. He can't be like, "Hey, Congress, can you tell God to stop the snow?" Honestly, he probably has better service in fucking Cancun than he would have here.
And you know what? You don't.
I have a couple thoughts on this.
It doesn't even. It's not even just Ted Cruz. You know, I mean, the media tore apart Trump his entire presidency.
Well, and
the
we-
media tore apart Obama in both of his terms. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We've also torn apart Democrats who've left during crisis.
Yeah.
It has happened.
But does any of it really matter?
No, and you know why? But why doesn't
Because
it
they
matter,
can't
John?
stop a crisis once
No,
it's
no.
already in play, man.
But why it really doesn't matter is because nobody fucking cares.
Nobody cares.
They don't care about you.
No.
They don't give a fuck.
No.
It's just talking points on both sides.
That's it.
Did he make a mistake because now he's getting hammered from the other side? Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, but not
Is it
only
a
that.
mistake? Like I'm on the
Mikey,
I'm on the
it was
side of fucking.
It was a mistake because we're having this conversation.
Like I'm on.
Next week, everyone's going to forget about it.
I'm defending vacation. That's all I'm defending.
Yeah.
I'm defending vacationing
I mean,
during
no lie.
shitty
That-
weather.
And I think the more people bitch about stupid shit like this, right? I think the less chance of good quality politicians ever running.
Yeah.
It's the less chance that the media covers actual pertinent subjects like all of the things that were promised in order to get somebody elected that are all of a sudden absolute no-goes and aren't happening and were said right from the horse's mouth after said person got elected.
Well, what
But
bothered
instead,
me
we're talking
most
about Ted Cruz going on vacation.
But what bothered me most about this entire Ted Cruz thing is that everybody threw AOC's fucking name into it, like she's some goddamn savior of Texas because she raised some money for Texas. First of all, if you're too fucking stupid to see virtue signaling when you fucking see it, I can't help you. You know what I mean? Like that chick is only trying to do this for political fucking clout, and that is it. She doesn't give a fuck about Texas. She doesn't give a fuck about people. All right. I don't give a fuck what way you spin it. That's just the fucking truth of the matter. All right. She collaborated with that with the Democratic lady from fucking the Houston district.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the one that's trying to ban guns.
The one that's
Yeah.
literally anti fucking Second Amendment, 100%. Yeah, she collaborated with her and raised like $3 million. Well, first of all, Texas isn't going to see a goddamn dime of that. Maybe some people in Houston might, but the rest of us, no. You know, like I'm not going to see any Ocasio-Cortez money coming to my fucking way, right? And if you're too fucking blind to see that the only reason she did that was to fucking stick it to one Senator Cruz and to fucking try to fucking build more political clout, because that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to flip
Mikey,
Texas more than fucking anything.
Why was she trying to stick it to Ted Cruz?
Because it's a political opponent.
Well, maybe because Ted Cruz fucking bitched about California and when they had their weather shit. And I don't know. These people,
It's politics.
yeah.
They're all fucking shitty.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
There's not a single one of them that's good.
They're all fucking terrible people, man. Like, and people,
You know what?
like,
and if they're not if this gets back to them, right? Maybe somebody
fucking
listens to
tag them.
this,
Tag
right?
them. Let them listen
Right?
to this.
If you're not a bad fucking person, prove it through your motherfucking actions.
Yeah. Like, here's my problem, though.
Prove it.
Like if Ted Cruz votes on something like in a way that I don't like, I'll complain about that. If he fucking makes a decision on Capitol Hill that I'm not okay with, roger that. I'm right there with you. But for you to fucking beat up a guy who just took his kids on a fucking vacation during a shitty fucking storm, you know what I mean? Because that's all it was to me, right? First of all, he's a United States senator, okay? Representing Texas.
So
This is
it's
a
not-
governor issue. This is a state issue.
It's not like
There's
he's
a
on the
state emergency.
state
Yeah,
congressional
he's not a state
rep.
senator.
No.
He's
Yeah,
a U.S. senator.
So you're just not upset with him at all?
And by it, no, I'm not. I don't give a fuck.
The reason that
'Cause
you- the
nothing would've
reason-
changed.
The reason you should be upset with him is because he did this, and now he put himself in a political position to take this bullshit. Right? It's optics. Right?
I don't give a fuck about that, though, man.
Okay, but why are we talking about this? Why is everybody talking about it? Because he fucking made a stupid goddamn decision to take a vacation.
I just don't think it's a stupid decision for a rich guy. It's not out of the norm for a rich dude to avoid a storm going
It's
to Mexico.
Not, it's not. But
You know
most
what I
rich,
mean? Like, I'm on the fucking side of summer
he-
homes, and like, if anything, I'm a
he-
hater.
he's
I'm
a politic.
fucking jealous because if I had the memes, my ass would have been fucking cheers and a fucking coconut drink right next to him.
Memes.
He did.
The memes.
I heard
He totally said
I heard
memes.
memes.
Well,
I wish you had the memes.
I
buddy.
do have the memes. The memes I have. The memes not so much.
Yeah.
the memes just don't give you the means yet.
Right?
They can
God,
if
dude.
you play them right.
You might need better memes.
God, if my memes could give me the means someday, woo, I'd be on board. But like, and honestly though, if I had the means to do it, I would sit right next to Teddy on the beach, clinking coconuts with him, being like, "Fuck him," you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't bother me at all. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just not a big deal to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pro vacation during shitty weather, man. Like, Bernie Sanders has fucking a summer home. You know what I mean?
Bernie
He's got two or
Sanders
Just got a
three.
couple.
Yeah, he's got a couple,
He
right?
took his honeymoon to Russia for 20 some days.
Yeah.
So
Like, I mean, fuck. You want a fucking politician to bitch about? How about we talk about Andrew Cuomo up there in New York?
Cocksucker.
Literally
Oh, but-
fucking like,
but he
not,
was-
like
He
was
killing
the-
motherfuckers.
He was the forerunner for how COVID-19 should have been handled.
and somebody gave him a fucking Emmy.
yeah,
Like,
for his fucking acting skills.
dude, for real. Fucking for
yeah.
real, dude. Like, ugh. But
Fuck that guy.
you want to beat up a dude who took his kids to Mexico during a snowstorm. Fuck off. Like, the only reason that this is even getting played or even getting talked about, to your point, Scott, is because people don't like him politically. If this was just a regular fucking wealthy dude who took his kids down there,
Then
nobody would say
nobody cared.
fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the only thing that my point has been about this thing the entire time. Is I'm pro vacation and stop acting so goddamn holier than thou because you can't fucking go to Mexico during a snowstorm. Because you know goddamn well every one of them motherfuckers bitching.
You know,
if they had the ability to do it, they would have done it.
You know what the difference is? He is a U.S. senator.
Yeah.
And he has the power to pick up the phone and make some calls that might make a difference in something. I don't. You don't. He does. As a U.S. senator, he could have called somebody to figure out something, or at least try to.
Well,
right?
who's to say he didn't? You know?
Who's to say he didn't?
You know what I mean?
But
Like, they don't fucking, we don't know what he did.
But it looked bad, right?
Yeah. I mean, it looks bad. It's a bad PR move. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I don't know why it's such a fucking end all be all, people fucking losing their shit. It's like, dude, whether Ted Cruz is fucking in Mexico, in Texas, doing the Zodiac killings, whatever the fuck he's doing, it doesn't fucking affect me. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me. Like that some dude just took his kids on vacation. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know.
You know what I watched today?
What's that?
The General Schwarzkopf news conference during the Desert Storm
30 years, bro.
30 years ago. I watched this just
Been
because
30 fucking years.
because I couldn't remember like what the battle plan was and like how it all went down, right? And he talked it through.
Storm and Norman fucking
Yeah.
whipped that ass is what the battle plan was.
But the goddamn press conference he had was what I hope America goes back to someday. The press were asking him questions about actually what happened.
It wasn't a hit piece.
It wasn't a hit piece. There was a couple questions where they kind of wanted his opinion. He didn't give it. That's above my pay grade. It's not for me to decide. My job as a military commander is to fucking win the battle, right? But the way he handled himself, like I miss generals like that.
Yeah.
And I miss news reporters that wanted very specific information to report on the actual fucking news. Sometimes they're called facts.
So yeah, like they actually want to tell the
They
correct
wanted
story.
they wanted facts.
Scott,
I think they actually
you and your pipe dreams.
I think they actually wanted the facts reported.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's insanity.
It's insanity.
How dare you think about something with common sense, sir?
I miss 1991.
Yeah, it's because you were 40 and can enjoy it.
I was
40.
not 40.
A lot older than that.
Let's see, 30 years ago, he would have been 2,506.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fucking A.
Ah,
Man.
Jesus Christ, guys. Well, that's welcome to the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
That's,
Welcome to the podcast. There's your fucking intro. Brought to you by Warfighter Tobacco. Check out warfightertobacco.com. Use that code Freedom Friends. Screw yourself that sweet 15% off. And Robertson Insurance
let's
Group.
stop at Warfighter Tobacco.
Okay.
Because I feel like I owe some apologies to some customers that is also going to lead me into the next rant.
Oh, boy.
We have gotten a lot of emails about
yes.
I have not received my package yet. Warfighter ships the same day or next day at the latest
Yes.
when you place your order. So I want to say one thing, not to our customers, but to the United States Postal Service.
Can I say it?
No, I'm going to.
Oh.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Between the unprecedented weather and the COVID situation.
They don't even call it like anything. It's just the COVID situation now.
The
Yes,
COVID
it's a situation.
situation.
Like, bitch, wear your mask and deliver my mail.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah, dude. Well,
No
so like,
shit.
I didn't get mail all week last week.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you know why?
the situation is
Because
the
of
United
the
States
situation.
Postal Service
The
has
distribution
shitty
hubs?
fucking employees.
They
They're fucking lazy.
They did not.
They are.
2 days last
You know
week.
why? It's a
Wait,
government entity.
Yeah.
You already know why they're lazy.
Pull up the saying for me, Dave.
I can't. My phone's over there. You'll have to ask John to do it.
John, pull up the thing, and I want you to read this
What is it? The post
The-
office
Motto.
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 Right. So this used to apply. It snowed 5 inches.
Neither
I
snow
would
nor
say-
rain
I would
nor
say
heat
4.
nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds.
Bullshit.
Okay,
Yeah, the days of the Pony Express are long gone, my friend.
it doesn't matter.
No, this was 2019.
Then
or
change it.
2016.
Then
Sorry.
the post office. I have a new motto for you to potentially apply here. Get rid of that one because it does not apply. You should just, your new motto should be our customers can get fucked. That should be the new post office fucking motto. Our customers can get fucked.
I still think
Because-
that the single best one out of all of this for this past week has been the guy, I think he was in Indianapolis, ordered from us. We shipped it. It went from San Antonio to Honolulu, Hawaii.
Do you know why,
Yeah.
Dave? Obviously it wasn't snowing in Hawaii.
Oh, no, it needed a vacation.
Right.
That package
Jesus.
was Ted Cruz's.
So to our customers, I apologize. If you were to have called the post office and happened to get through, they would tell you in a roundabout way to get fucked. And so then I'm sure that's about when the time you've emailed us, and then we called the post office. And provided we got through, they told us to get fucked. I'm not going to tell you to get fucked. I'm going to say I'm sorry that you live in a country where the United States Post Office that's run by our U.S. government is fucking pathetically fucking managed. It's insane.
I think we'll just go back to John's favorite saying. They can't do their fucking job.
That's
fucking
right.
job.
Just do your fucking job.
Just do your job, man.
That's it.
So anyway.
But so their motto, like it was a Google thing. I found it on Google. So I'm like, no, I need to find this on their fucking website. And it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's on their website.
Yeah.
Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds.
You know what that leaves out though? Because I don't have a bitch about the carriers, John. That leaves out the distribution drivers.
Because if the distribution doesn't bring it to the carriers,
Right.
But there's 2 days last week carriers didn't pick up.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. But yeah,
So also brought to you by Robertson Insurance Group. We keep you with the best companies for the best price, guaranteeing home, auto, business, life, and health. Whatever you have, we can insure it. Call Aaron over at 210-890-5577. Give him a buzz, and he will insure what ails you here in Texas, in Florida, in there's another state in there somewhere. Hit him up. He's a good fucking dude.
I got to chime in on that one, too, because when we were out here earlier today, my phone started ringing. I didn't recognize the number, so I just picked it up and answered it. It was one of Aaron's employees from his insurance company. They were calling each one of their insurance customers one by one and checking in with them to make sure that they didn't have any damage, that if they had any insurance needs or anything like that. So, I mean, you don't find an insurance company that fucking does that
Yeah, they
anymore.
don't do that, man.
They just don't do it.
Yeah.
Aaron must just like calling, like
You know what he does?
He's a broker.
You know what he does?
He likes calling insurance companies and like
He's a buddy checker.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what he
he
does.
really
His
is.
company literally just buddy checked.
They
Yep.
buddy checked
You know what I mean?
all three of us.
Yeah.
today.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Yep.
His company did a buddy check.
Did you get a
And-
buddy check today?
No, because sadly, I actually don't go through Aaron yet.
I was gonna say maybe
You,
you just fucking
sir.
shitbag and you don't
You,
use it.
sir.
yeah, which is weird because he's a friend of mine. But I actually hit him up this last week about some insurance stuff.
Who do you use for auto?
Progressive,
Okay. Well, John.
which it very well may be the same thing, man. Like I've been with Progressive
Aaron
since
saved me money by
2005.
switching me from Progressive to Progressive.
Yeah, and it might be the same
and
thing.
increasing my coverages.
Yes.
And I'm like, obviously I'm bundled, so I got like, home, auto.
I'll bundle you.
Yeah, I'll give you that scarf, pal. It's so like, I mean, I have all my insurance through there. When I had my RV, it was through there. When I had a boat for a brief period of time back in the day, it was through there. So I've always used them. I've been I've been like in the emerald fucking status or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I've been there since 2005, and that's the only reason I've not changed is because I don't want to lose my status because you get perks. Like Progressive gives you perks,
Yeah.
but
I thought Aaron Robertson was our sponsored insurance company.
Aaron Robertson uses Progressive, man.
he not
He is
only
a broker.
He not only uses Progressive, but he shops around to find the cheapest.
Yeah.
And not necessarily the cheapest, but with the,
The
best
best
coverage.
coverage.
Because he'll lay out a couple options for you. And I opted not to go with the cheapest because it wasn't as good a coverage for a couple dollars more.
Yeah.
And then I got
fucking bougie motherfucker over here.
No, well,
Well-
I told Aaron, I'm like, look, I need this much coverage. And he said,
Right.
okay, cool. Here's your options. I'd recommend this.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Huh? And that's the thing you're gonna get with Aaron is he's straight shooter as fuck.
Yeah.
Like he will not mince words.
No.
He will be brutally
So there's-
honest with you.
Scott and I have had this conversation a million times. And so there's companies that are out there and people and salespeople that are out there that are about that immediate sale.
Yeah.
I don't care what I have to do. I'm making that sale right now today.
Yep.
Right. And then the other half of the people that are out there are the people that are, I don't care if I make that sale today, but I want this person as a customer for the rest of my life or the rest of the life of the business.
Yeah.
Aaron is the latter.
Yeah.
He wants that customer. He doesn't care. If you don't buy insurance from me, awesome. Cool.
Hey, man.
There's no problem.
Yeah, that's how he is.
But eventually,
He's like, but give me a call when something's fucked up.
And
give
you're
me a
going to
call.
get screwed over enough times, and you're going to call me, and then you're going to be like, oh, man, fuck, I should have went with you from day one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true, dude. That's 100% true. Boys,
Yeah.
Yes.
how about your weekends? Dave, let's start with you.
It was good. It
Yeah?
was good. Yeah. I got a free car wash.
That's fun.
No.
Oh, do tell.
Somebody decided that he was going furniture shopping, so I got left at the house with the dogs, and
That's me.
I got bored after a while, so I decided to take the truck down and get it car washed. Pulled up to the self-serve down here in New Braunfels, and there's a guy in front of me in the bay. Of course, it's the first time that you could wash your cars in a week. God forbid people in Texas don't wash them daily.
Yeah, that's weird.
He jumped in his truck and took off, and I pulled in behind him. I went over and I went to slide my card and went, "Oh, you did not push the stop button, good sir. I believe I'll wash my truck for free."
Fucking I.
So I did. And then I got to eat some glorious meats.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to get a kitchen table. So I can
Yeah.
give my kitchen table back to Scott.
You need one of those. Yeah.
So I looked around online and tried to find one. It's a fucking shit show. And so I ended up finally getting one, which I thought was actually there in stock, but I don't get it till the 1st. So
You should just have Leon build you like a
that's
fucking
my
Vikings
dining
table.
room table is going to be that.
Yeah.
I've already talked to him
You
about
build
that.
like a fucking Viking table.
So it's going to fit like 12 people.
Yeah.
And it's going to have live edge on the sides and epoxy and all. It's going to be fucking sick.
Nice.
Yep.
That's cool as shit. That's a cool idea.
If we ever have a conference room, we always wanted like the Sons of Anarchy table
With,
Yeah.
like warfighter
with the
carved into it
warfighter
and
carved
stuff.
into it. Yeah. Someday.
A gavel for no reason.
just because like everybody has their own gavel.
Rumble. Just for when I'm talking about the post office, I can just start
Right?
beating shit.
Just need something to hit. Just need fucking hit something. Fuck.
Fucking, we're doing shots, boys. It's like, it's 9:30 on a Tuesday. We're starting the meeting. We're fucking doing shots.
It's fucking shot time. Let's do it. How about you, Scotty? How was your weekend?
It was good. Cleaned up the garage a little bit. Jim and Julie and came over on Saturday night, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a couple drinks. Yeah.
Did Cody and Casey make it over?
Yes. Cody and Casey also were there.
Fuck yeah.
I actually saw all four of them on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jim's doing some work with Haley for a program, for a workout program. So we
Yeah.
went over to Top Tier
Nice.
and hung out for a bit. Got a workout in,
Nice.
and yeah,
They have a pretty nice setup.
I love it over there, man. That's a good
They got a
gym.
pretty nice
That's a
setup.
good gym. Like I'm not mad at it, man. So I got my my key fob now,
Yeah.
whatnot.
There you go.
So yeah, I told him I was like, I don't know how often I can make it over here, and Cody being the good fucking dude he is, he's just like, yeah, whatever, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, come on, man. And, he's not. There's no arguing with him.
Right.
Yeah, like, and he's like, ah, yeah.
He tried that with me when he found out that I was going to be on the road a few days each out of the week, and I was like, no. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, you're not going to be here for the full time, and I was like, no. I was like, you're starting a business, like we're
Yeah, dude, you need money.
we're inside of the 100 member first. I was like, you're not discounting shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of the conversation I had with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking good guy over there, man.
Yeah.
Cody's a good dude. That's a stand-up guy. How about Sunday, buddy?
I just cleaned up the garage, getting some boxes unpacked and some shit organized finally.
Yeah.
Had to hit the pause button for about a week on that stuff. So,
Can't imagine why.
yeah.
Yeah,
Slightly chilly.
yeah. Slightly.
Yeah.
Slightly.
But no, it was good. Good chill weekend. And
Dude, so Haley and I, you guys know we have like our movie dates,
Yeah.
right? We started we finished Harry Potter. That was like we went through Harry Potter. Which, by the way, Harry Potter is just better when you're fucked up.
Yeah.
It's just way better, right? Because I thought it was stupid as shit when I was sober. And then when I watched it fucked up, I was like, this fucking show's awesome. I was like, this is great. I'm on to something. So But I
No, you're on something.
yeah, right. Or that. So what we did is we were like, let's make a list of our favorite movies and number it. And then we'll just pick random number. And that's the movie we're going to watch.
Oh, nice.
You know, so this weekend was the original Batman, Michael Keaton.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
So we watched that. I was pretty excited about that one.
That was not the original Batman.
Well, the original Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no disrespect to Sir Adam West. You know, rest in peace, sir. But yeah, I think Keaton's probably my favorite Batman. I think like when he says I'm Batman, he fucking means it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm Batman. Yeah. So
I think it's I am, not I'm.
no, it's I'm.
It's I'm?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're thinking Iron Man.
I am Batman.
No, I am Iron Man.
Oh.
And
Yes.
I'm Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And I,
My lack of nerd is shining through.
Iron Man. Fucking phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
Spoiler alert. Tony Stark dies. Anyways,
But does he really?
but does he? So yeah, that was weekend. Pretty chill,
Right on.
man. Pretty chill. I enjoyed it.
So there's a movie that I watched the other day called Underwater.
Underwater.
Yeah. And
Tell me there's a mermaid.
no, so
I'm
they're on this rig that's like, I don't know, something like 5 or 7 miles underneath the surface in the ocean, and everything goes wrong. And it's one of those where you're like, oh yeah, I could watch this, and you start watching it, and then like your feet start sweating, and you're like,
Is this an older? Is this
no,
an
it
older
just
movie?
came out.
Oh,
What's it
just
called?
Came out Underwater.
because there was
Underwater.
one similar to that with like a shark.
No,
Yeah, that was Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, Deep Blue Sea. Yeah.
Oh.
With Samuel L. Jackson.
A fucking
Yeah.
fish ate me.
It was great. I mean, at least they let him get the line out before the shark ate
yeah,
him.
it's Underwater follows a group of workers on a drilling facility at the bottom of the ocean who encounter hostile creatures after an earthquake destroys the facility.
So Cthulhu. Got it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
And then BP's like, we're sorry.
Pretty much.
Again.
Sorry.
Again.
But no, it was actually pretty good. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be stupid. And we watched it, and I was like, oh, well, okay.
They did the LeBron James tactic.
Oh, yeah?
But what do I do? Am I a role model? What do I do?
I started watching For All Mankind.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's on Apple TV.
Yeah.
I haven't.
So
It's been on
The premise, the premise is when the moon landing happened, it was actually the Russians that landed first, but it's all the same characters, but just kind of like
In Russian.
no, the it's American, it's about NASA,
Yeah.
but the Russians beat us to the moon,
Okay.
and then but it's like Buzz, and it's all
Yeah.
the Van, what's his name, the German guy that runs the whole NASA back then.
Yeah.
Von Bloom or whatever. But it's about all of those characters, but if Russia landed on the moon first.
Oh.
And then it's like, I'm only like 3 shows in, but
Yeah.
it's starting to develop into like, all
Fuck
right.
that. Finders keepers, bitch.
Yeah. And now it's, and I guess season 2 came out, and the preview of it shows all the guys in spacesuits holding M16s in like the 80s. So I'm like, that's what hooked me. I'm like, I gotta watch this.
Yeah,
And then-
that'll get you.
yeah.
Speaking of shit like that, we started watching Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good,
It's fucking great.
right?
Oh yeah,
It
Yeah.
really is.
I got to get on that train.
it was kind of funny because we were bouncing back and forth between Animal Kingdom and Boardwalk Empire.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So it's literally it's like 100-year difference, but it's the same shit, different
Yeah.
coasts.
And it's, yeah.
Animal Kingdom gets better as the seasons go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I was telling you guys last week, I started watching that Where on Earth.
yeah.
And I basically ran that to ground. Haley fucking hates it, so I just stopped watching it. Like, she was just like, I don't want to watch this shit. I was like, that's fair, because like I'm all into it. She's like, because she looks over and sees me fucking like
On your phone.
watching TV, but like on my phone. She doesn't realize that I'm actually
You're
looking
like-
up shit that I'm watching. You know, every time I watch a
Plugging
documentary,
in coordinates.
every time I watch like a movie that's fucking like, you know, based on a true story,
Yeah.
like I get the fucking gouge. Thank you, Wikipedia. You know what I mean? Like I'm on my phone, like reading about this shit so I can better understand what's going on. You know what I mean? And in this particular case, you're right. I'm plugging in coordinates on Google Earth on my phone and like looking at this shit myself. And I'm like, oh, fuck, it is there. That's crazy. And it's like, all right. And I keep pausing it. And she's like, the fuck are you doing? I was like, nothing.
I was just saying, I can't multitask like that. I would have to be pausing it all the time.
Well, like I pause it for like, because in the show, they'll zoom in on something and then it shows the coordinates. So I pause it and I fucking type in the legit fucking like 30 east.
Yeah.
And then I'm like 30 degrees east, 0.664, whatever the fuck, And I plug in like that 10-digit grid and it fucking zooms in on Google Earth and shows me exactly where they're looking. I'm like, there it is. Fucking A. Then I hit play and I'll like fucking look at it myself. And it's just like, because I'm such a visual dude, like just how I learn, and because I'm probably fucking autistic as shit. So it's like, but she gets fucking mad at me, especially if it's something that she gives zero fucks about. Yeah. And in this case, that is exactly the case. She does not give a shit about Where on Earth, the TV show. So then I started watching the Container Homes show. Have you seen this? Bro, boys, Container Homes.
No.
Some of these are fucking bougie as shit and nice as fuck, man.
Container hunting cabins and container range platforms.
I'm about that life.
100%. Well, see, that's where my head's going. And it prompted me enough that I put a call into Moni.
Really?
And going, find me some land, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'm thinking, because you can get a fucking container for like $2,000.
Oh, yeah.
$3 for a good one.
Yeah.
If you fucking get 3 or 4 fucking containers together, have them welded together, put on a slab, bitch, you got a house. Like, and a shooting platform and anything you fucking want, man. They do like rooftop decks and shit. Yeah. And some of these houses, man, they use like 7 shipping containers, put them all together. These are fucking nice ass homes. Yeah. You know what I mean? You go inside, it's like, what the fuck? Because they frame it all out.
Yeah, they finish it out like a regular house.
Yeah, they frame it. They fucking spray the insulation. They do the drywall work. It's fucking looks good as shit inside. It's like
one of my friends who owned a gun shop in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Kind of a competitor buddy of mine, but he had a container and he framed it out and air conditioned it, and it was his arms room. And we open up the doors, and then there's a wall with an actual door. Yeah. And he had a Claymore fucking set up right there, and cameras and shit. And then you go in and he had it air conditioned, and the walls were lined, and it was just all of his guns. It was awesome. Yeah.
I just imagine like that scene in Boondock Saints.
When I went on the alligator hunt, the ranch in Victoria,
oh, you told us about this.
The owner has a Connex fucking arms room.
Yeah.
Nice. With a whole bunch of NFA shit in there.
Dude, one of my bosses on contract, on one of the contracts I was on, this dude named Larry, he had he'd went and bought like an old fucking walk-in freezer.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he converted that into his fucking arms room. And he like had it sit in his garage. He had like a 3-car garage, big ass house. This is one of those dudes been contracting for fucking ever.
Right.
So that's what he used as his arms room. And because he had like the AC hooked up in it and everything, and it was always running, like, so they didn't get like humidity in there and shit. Like, I mean, he fucking rocked it, man. And he showed me pictures of it. I was like, dude, this is a fucking great idea. It's like, dude, every time he's like, they're easy to find because every time a restaurant closes, which is all the fucking time, they sell them. You know,
and they're
insulated,
modular
obviously.
for lack of better words.
Yeah.
That's what we were almost going to do a humidor out of.
Yeah. It would work great.
Yeah. Well, because you can always expand it too. You just buy more sections, more roof panels.
Yep.
What are we smoking on, boys?
Ooh, I got the 5.56 Garrison Corojo.
Ooh,
same.
I got one of those on deck. I'm on the Rosado, man. I'm on that 7.62 Garrison Rosado.
Nice. That's still a good one. God damn it, I like that Rosado.
Yeah, dude, I'm enjoying this. It's been a while since I had one, and I'm really enjoying it.
I've been on a kick to clean out my fucking humidor with some bullshit cigars, and God. I love it when I go back to ours. I don't know why I hate myself.
I smoked one
last night.
Last night. I'm not going to name the cigar. I had to touch it up about 4 times, and like this cigar, the burn line is, I don't know, it's not perfect, but it's pretty easy. Yours pretty decent. Your burn line's pretty straight. Your burn line's pretty straight.
A little crooked, but it's fixing itself right now.
I didn't have a straight burn line this entire fucking cigar. The entire thing. It started off with a triple tunnel, right? 3 individual tunnels. So I fixed that and I'm like, okay, cool. Then it canoed and I had literally almost an inch on one side of a canoe. Touched that up. Then it canoed the other side. Touched that up, right? And I was like, Dave, look, I almost have a burn line. It took like 2 or 3 more drags, and then it fucking just started running. And I'm like, what in the fuck? Now, mind you, this cigar has been sitting in the humidor for 5 years.
Wow.
Properly
What a letdown.
stored in a humidor, you know?
What a fucking letdown, bro.
Yeah.
Mikey, the thing is I have never seen a cigar of this brand, and I know exactly which brand both of these guys are talking about. I've never seen a cigar burn clean without any construction issues or anything like that. I've never seen it. Ever.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate going back to ours.
Me too. I brought a 50 Field Minuteman out with me so I could smoke it afterwards, just so I could finish the night with a good stick.
Sorry, I forgot to pay a buddy of mine that I bought an optic off of, so I got to pay.
Oh,
You
what'd you
gotta
get? What's
you
up?
gotta Venmo somebody.
That thermal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's let me make payments.
Oh, there you go.
I'm paying a payment. He just texted me. He was like,
Do you mount
"Fucking
that
owe me
on a
money,
gun
gang?"
yet?
No, I'm still conflicted about which one to put it on.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Do you need a gun to put it on?
No, I have a lot of guns.
Oh, okay. There's one here that we can mount it on.
Yeah, I bet there is. I'm actually thinking about my 300 blackout.
Yeah.
Thinking about throwing it on there, but I have a night vision on there now.
Yeah.
I have like that shitty fucking ATN X sight.
What do you
on
have
there.
more ammo for?
Yes.
Okay.
Good answer.
Yeah. Probably my 308 actually is probably the one I have the most ammo for.
We have a 10.5-inch 308 SBR
I know.
that when we get a thermal,
What would be
I'm pretty
great-
sure it's going to go on that.
Would be
guy.
great for a thermal.
We're still debating. We have to go test it because a 10.5-inch, obviously we're going to shoot it suppressed. Otherwise it's like,
Yeah, it has to be suppressed.
it has to be suppressed.
Literally, if you put a brake on that gun and you shoot it, and say I'm shooting it, Mikey, you're standing 5 feet directly behind me.
Yeah.
Every time I pull that trigger, it feels like somebody literally punched you in the jaw. Like you can feel it in your fucking jaw.
Isn't that one you clap that deer with?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That thing slays deer.
Like you told me like you'd punch like pierce the one's ear.
Yeah.
And then you went out looking for it and this deer's
Point blank
fucking
with a
dazed.
10.5
And
inch
you're just
308. Wow.
Just-
But no, I dropped deer in Nebraska with that thing too at 200 yards.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
thing is
So
awesome.
if anybody has a thermo on a gun that has gotten their suppressor like really hot, does it interfere with your picture? Because that's my only fear.
Yeah.
Is because that 10.5-inch 308,
it's going to be right there.
it takes like 5 rounds to like you almost can't touch the suppressor.
it gets
It's
hot. It gets hot quick.
Yeah.
I almost want to throw the bring my thermal on and just fucking try it out. We can
Right.
find out.
Yeah.
just to see what it
Going
does.
hunting on Wednesday.
Do you want to borrow it?
Maybe.
And maybe
Yeah.
next
Yeah, you can borrow
weekend too.
Yeah.
You can borrow it because I'm actually curious. I'm curious. I'm curious about that because I didn't even think about that.
Just shoot 10 rounds as fast as you can and see what it does. Because
Yeah.
I know like through a regular scope, the Mirage is ridiculous.
Well, and the good thing is they had a range up there with steel targets, and I can
Oh,
see
there
those
you
in
go.
the thermal.
yeah.
Is that the one I burned my fucking hand on when we were out at that fucking photo shoot at that little ranch?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was my AR pistol.
All I remember is I went to like C-grip it like I do everything
No,
else
that
for the
was- that
picture
was-
and was like, fuck.
That was my AR pistol.
That burned the fuck out of me,
Yeah.
dude. Like there is
Because
there is a piece of me on
The
that suppressor.
handguard is about the same diameter as the can,
Yeah.
and he just reached and went to C-grip on the fucking can,
Dude.
like idiot.
Yeah. Well, I was posing for the pic, man, and just fucking. I was like, keep it hard, keep it hard, keep it hard. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
And that, boys and girls, is why you put hand stops on rifles like that.
Yeah.
There was one.
C grips are for Rangers.
And Costa.
And contractors. All right. Where the fuck do you think I picked up the bad habit?
I had an angled foregrip on that pistol,
Yeah, I just reached over
and
it.
you went in front of it and grabbed the can.
Yeah, so like I just like because I'm not used to something that short. You know what I mean? So like,
sure you are.
Easy, buddy. Easy. It felt so natural in the hand.
I know.
that was way too thick.
It's like a baby's arm holding an apple.
Like, and I just like, just went for my natural like grab on the handguard and wrong.
Mikey, can you Jameson me, please?
Yeah, with pleasure. Now that you're out of that fucking felony juice here.
There's a touch left
It's
if you
so
if you want to top it off, John.
I'm okay.
Oh, you haven't even touched yours.
No,
of course
I
you're okay.
drank a little bit.
You have
No,
drink what
he
I-
drank
John.
something else that we're not going to talk about.
What did
'cause
I drink?
I'm not going to say it because then I would have to do push-ups. But you're the one drinking them.
bitch juice.
Good God.
I'd hydrate.
Some drinking bros shit there, John. We don't do that here.
Man. Speaking of drinking bros, I listened to our Logan Stark episode.
Yeah.
yeah.
Great episode.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's really
Very good. Yeah. I'm actually still listening to it. I got about 20 minutes left on it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It makes me want to do DMT.
Dude, so I signed up.
Did you really?
Yeah, I signed up for that program.
Well, let's go, dude.
Let's fucking do it. Like, I want to go down there.
The problem is it's 10 fucking days.
I don't give a fuck, man.
I do because I got shit to do, but
Hey, if John can go down and jump out of fucking helos and shit for fucking 7
yeah, but
days,
if I okay, I have
he's
to
saying you can't run a show.
no, I have
He's
no, listen, I have to sell this to my wife.
Hi, baby.
Yeah. It's not me. it's the one.
Going down and doing
I need to go get
DMT is in no way business related.
Yeah, it is.
You're making contacts,
Yes, it
bro.
is. No, it's not about making contacts. It's opening up your creative avenues in your brain.
So it's not making contact, it's making content.
It's making contact with a fucking alien that lives on his shoulder.
Hey, Abe was a good fucking dude.
Abe was a good Care Bear.
It really was.
Good fucking Care Bear. So, one thing we haven't mentioned is the elephant in the room, or Sans in the room, actually. We have Dave with us tonight. Jazz isn't here.
Yes.
Handling some personal biz.
Yeah.
Just being a good fucking dude that he is.
He
That's,
really
what,
is.
that's what he's doing.
Yep.
But Jazz was, we hope everything is good to go. Hope everything works out,
Yeah.
from all of us here. We love you,
Mhm.
buddy. And, even when you talk too much, we still fucking love you. And, we hope nothing but the best for you and yours, man. So, Dave,
Yeah.
I'm on Jameson. He just started Jameson, finished some felony juice. John's on bitch drink and felony juice. What do you
Oh
have?
no,
in
he
day,
finished
man?
the bitch drink already.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knocked that down. I'm actually on the last can of Wild Bill soda that you got me for Christmas, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the black cherry.
How is it?
It's fucking tasty.
I know that grape was fucking bomb, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's like that was like carbonated Kool-Aid, man. It was hilarious.
I don't know if you guys can see John. Not sure what the fuck he's doing though.
I think he might be trying to catch up.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
I don't have to hold my cigar anymore. This is fucking great.
Yeah.
The built-in cigar holders.
Oh, look at that. Look at
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing.
that. I can see it. Yeah.
How come mine didn't fit?
Too small.
Straighten it out.
Your mic.
Yours a little gay. There we go.
Hey-o.
Now move it back down. You're good to go.
Let's give it a whirl. Let's give this a whirl. Oh shit.
Yep.
Now, if you're not watching us on YouTube, you have no idea what the fuck is going on right now.
All I'm doing
Guess you're
is
gonna
I'm
have to go over to YouTube and like, share, and subscribe, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm watching Mikey try to no hand get this thing in his mouth, and I'm not telling you what it is.
Guys, I want to talk about something that happened. No shit on the Drinking Bros podcast, but I think it plays more into how Facebook likes to regulate us.
Oh yeah.
It was insane. So obviously we're friends with those guys. I love all of them. I listen to their podcast because it's great.
Well, before we started this shit
But
show,
they were doing-
Warfighter sponsored Drinking Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were doing a
You're like, we already got one mediocre show. We need another one.
they were doing a show and it was live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Jared Taylor got on and just out of the blue is kind of like, hey, do you know Facebook watches what you do
outside of Facebook.
outside of Facebook on your phone? And like, they're like, oh shit. And Jared told them how to look at it and how to turn off the settings.
Yep.
Within 3 minutes, they got pulled off of Facebook live. The video disappeared.
Yeah.
And then I listened to the latest episode, and they got booted off of Facebook permanently
Really?
because Facebook's algorithm knew that they were talking about how to turn off those fucking settings.
Wow.
And it happened live. I was watching it, and it happened live. The comments.
So in other words, don't pull this from micro content and put it on Facebook.
I think I'm okay because I didn't go through step by step of how to turn it off.
Did you
Yeah.
did you follow and
I
like,
did.
turn it off
I
on
did.
your phone?
I did, and it came back on.
What?
I turned it off, and it was back on the next time I
No
checked.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of disturbing what Facebook when
Yeah.
you agree to the terms and conditions, the TOU agreements, like you can go in there and you can see. I shut mine off a couple of years ago, but they were watching what I did on my banking app because buried in there is a blanket permission for them to monitor your usage so they can better preserve or prevent or present content to you.
Pull up your Facebook. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Show me.
Yeah, let's do it after so we can keep talking.
Well,
Yeah.
we can keep talking.
Yeah.
Let's keep talking.
So,
Yeah, let's keep talking about it. Fuck.
But yeah, the Facebook in today's day and age is a data mining fucking. I don't even know what the word to use for it. Like to describe how.
it's a conglomerate. Like there's nothing they
But
don't
that's-
have their hands in or on.
But people think Facebook is a business that's based on connecting people, which is the furthest thing from the truth. It's a business based on collecting data.
out of here.
So
It's a business based
you
on
wanna do
collecting
this?
data and then selling it.
Yeah, I mean they don't make their money by showing you ads. They make their money by getting your information from you and fucking
look how hard they make this.
what the
You want to go over the steps?
Nope.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
right?
But all of that you saw on there were all the apps and all the shit you want on your phone that they monitor when you're not on their app.
Bro.
And then watch tomorrow. If you look, mine was back on again.
Yeah, I'm going to check tomorrow.
She's right there.
Yeah. No,
No, there's a car outside.
I think it's my lovely wife. I
Oh,
think she's grabbing.
okay.
I think she's dropping something off and
Oh, with
grabbing
the new
something.
whip.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't recognize it.
She's got
Yeah.
a new whip, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
that's why I didn't recognize it.
I saw the dealer plates on the front of it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck we got going on here.
Yeah.
Because clearly somebody's getting in your vehicle right now.
Yeah,
So-
that'd be her.
Shoot him!
Yeah.
Tampon! Tampon!
So that being said, our door is open
Frag out.
because it's so nice in San Antonio right now.
Yeah, that's how nice it is.
Mikey, we had Scott had the gun store in Nebraska. We had a code word.
Yeah.
And if we said the code word, it was like it's a serious situation.
This is it. You come out with a loaded rifle and you fucking
Yeah.
shoot anybody you don't recognize.
It's fucking go time.
it's
that's
go
it.
time.
Nice.
But the
So
word
we were trying to think of a word that you would never use in a gun shop.
that an employee of the gun shop would never use.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
a customer. Customer doesn't matter.
Well, what if you had a female employee?
We don't.
We
didn't.
Yeah.
But you, all right. Or what if you know, what if Scott was made to go shopping?
I don't have to
No.
worry about that. Nope. Yep.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, no,
there's no legitimate reason why that word would ever be used
Okay.
in the gun store by one of us.
Okay,
And so the word was tampon. And it
That's
was
funny.
always a running joke.
that's funny.
But
Yeah.
Haley's probably like, "What the fuck were they talking about?
why the fuck are you yelling tampon?
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Jesus, fucking craziness."
John, you're lucky I didn't shoot her. Shit. One, I don't have a gun on me.
Right.
Which is weird.
No,
Hey,
no,
Scott,
it's
can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate your shirt.
Like that?
I do actually.
What?
That's my old division, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm a first Mardiv guy, so I appreciate that.
I support the Marines.
Yeah. I mean, you will never catch me wearing a fucking 101st fucking anything. Because I wear enough in my arm already.
You should get a little one-on-one tattoo. Right?
I should,
Over
like,
it.
right there.
But bro, you in 101st? Like, no, why the fuck you have that tattoo?
Because there's 101st.
Because there's a piece of it in here.
Let me tell you.
Have a seat, Sonny. Let me explain.
I wiggle it and the little thing moves, like the 1 or the 0 moves.
You gotta do the chicken in the mouth, and every time you wiggle it, the mouth opens.
My granddad used to say that he wanted, because he had shrapnel in his arm. as well. I guess it runs in the family. Fuck. But
Hereditary?
Well, clearly no one runs.
right?
Clearly no one runs in the family.
Oh, he did. He did. He was in good shape. Shit. Not so much this one. He had like, he'd caught shrapnel and he'd gotten surgery and it grew back kind of fucking weird or whatever.
The shrapnel
Like
did?
the muscle did.
Oh,
You know, and there was still like, dude, he was picking pieces out till the day he died fucking 50, 60 years later.
wow.
No, that's crazy. Like, I mean, it just, you know, that shit works its way to the surface
Yeah.
eventually, you know? And he had a little jar.
Every
He
day
would just drip
put
it in.
in.
Yeah. And it was like this jar, like a little half mason jar
Yep.
that was just fucking like halfway full of bits and pieces of metal. I was like, dude, hard motherfuckers, man. Like,
Just different breed.
dude, I'm telling you, that is a different breed, different fucking species, dude.
Yeah.
Like, look at Gen Zers compared to those guys. Fuck out of here, dude. Like, how the fuck did we go so downhill so fast? Fuck.
I think I'm going to start start teaching my children how not to be a pussy. Like that's
really the number one thing.
but I'm going to
Just don't be a bitch.
But I'm going to call it that when I'm teaching them this. Like, all right, boys, it's lesson number 36 on how not to be a bitch.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I like
You
it.
should write a book. How not to be a bitch.
I could write a
I'll
book.
co-author that with you.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's write a book.
Oh, let's do it.
We can make it like a collective.
Yeah. How Not to Be a Bitch, Volume 1.
I'll talk. You have to do the writing and spelling and whatnot.
No,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna pay somebody for that.
Okay,
'cause,
all
gonna
right.
work.
Mikey,
We'll do
if you did the writing for Scott,
We'll only
he would
do an
appreciate
audiobook.
that.
Yeah, anyway.
We're only going to do an audiobook. There's not going to be a written copy.
Yeah. I think that's called a podcast, bro.
Yeah, this podcast is how not to be a bitch. Episode fucking 69. God damn it.
All it is just a diatribe every week of just how not to be a bitch.
That's it.
Mikey,
You know what we do?
Hey,
We
you
just do
wanna-
it in
you wanna-
seasons.
you
Just do
wanna-
like season 1, how not to
Mikey.
be a bitch. Brrr.
Yeah.
do you want to start another podcast with me?
Yeah,
How
I'll-
not to be a bitch?
I can do it.
All right, let's do
Let's
this.
do it. All right. Let's do it. I think it'd be funny. Fuck.
Yeah, oh my God, it'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
You could be our first guest, John.
No, he can't. No, he disqualified himself tonight.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy. Dave, you could be our first
all right.
guest.
I should be the epitome of it.
This-
I'm not gonna let anybody talk shit about me. I'm gonna drink the fuck whatever I
No,
want to
no.
drink. Why? Because I'm
This-
not being a fucking bitch.
This brings us to lesson number 1 of how not to be a bitch. You don't drink seltzers. You don't drink seltzers. That's how not to be a bitch.
Listen here, you pop collar fucking visor wearing
God.
fuck. You don't drink seltzers.
I got hammered with you drinking those.
Yeah, you did. To be fair, we had guns. Actually, we had knives.
knives.
we
We
had
did have
knives.
guns.
That was even more manly. That was even. I think that was
Wait,
the only acceptable
that's how
time.
not to be a bitch.
That's how not to be a bitch.
How
Yeah.
to be a man while being a bitch?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Essentially.
All right.
Well, dude, believe.
Apparently, you can
Trust me.
spin it a
John
couple
and I were
different
both
ways.
looking for beers, but it just so happened that the side by side we were on, the cooler only had those, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
When in Rome.
We're like, well, it's 8 a.m. Fuck it.
Well, you do get points for it being 8 a.m. You do get more points for it being a dog and knife hunt.
yeah.
Yeah.
So last week before the snowstorm, the Snowmageddon of Texas happened.
Yeah.
I was getting all my stuff together because I was supposed to go on a Vietnam vet red stag hunt. And
Did they get you and Scott mixed up?
no, I was just supposed to go. I was supposed to go guide for one of the
He was a
hunters.
chaperone.
That was it. I was just sitting in a blind.
that was a good joke.
Right.
making sure they shot the right thing. You know. Actually,
what
I
the
did
fuck
it,
were
I-
you being there for?
I did it with Scott previously.
Yeah.
Yep. It could have been a Vietnam vet hunt, that one. But anyways,
Could have been a fucking First Crusades hunt.
yeah, right.
Oh, that's the dog and knife hunt. Just bigger knives.
Yeah, right? Using
so-
spears and shit.
Yeah.
So I have a tote and it just says hunting. And I just throw everything I need in that. When I'm not hunting, I just throw it up on a shelf. When I'm good to go, I just throw that in the back of my truck and I never have to worry about forgetting something because it's always in there. So I'm getting it ready, making sure that I got batteries and all this stuff like this. And I open a fucking lid, and there's half a case of fucking Whiskey Charlie sitting in the fucking box. Dave's like, "You gonna take that out?" And I'm like, "Nope." Why? Because you don't fuck with tradition.
Is it becoming a tradition?
It really is.
Dude,
if you
seltzers
are-
in general give me the worst fucking heartburn
They
on
do.
the
It's so
planet,
bad.
bro.
If
Like,
you
it
are
fucking
going to
kills
drink
me.
a seltzer, Whiskey Charlies are the worst.
But
ones.
no, here's the thing, though, right? So
You gotta give it the fucking
hypothetically,
the natty, man.
Hypothetically, you're sitting out there and a game warden walks out, right?
The
Game warden walks out, and you're sitting there.
Are you trying to get a blowjob?
No,
from the game warden?
No,
because that's how to do
But
it.
if a game warden walks out and you're sitting there with a bottle of Jameson in your hand, he's probably going to be like, "Hey, motherfucker," you know. But you're sitting out there drinking these little bitch drinks.
Oh, so he's like, "Hey, motherfucker."
No, and he's probably just like, the guy was thirsty.
So it's like,
You know what I mean?
so instead of hey motherfucker, it's hey girl, hey. Hey bitch.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is content you can find on Two Dudes, One Blind.
That's right.
It is.
When you're done with Two Dudes, One Blind, if you need cleanup, head over to Chest Hair Extraordinaire.
If you're on what Jazz is doing while he's not here, check out Skinny in a Mini.
That's right.
We need to get Scott one. Scott doesn't have one.
I do. You just don't know
What
about
is it? I'd like to say it's a 2,000-year-old man, but George Carlin already fucking claimed that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to Google George Carlin, 2,000-year-old man, and just fucking laugh your ass off.
Trying to think. I'm trying to play off Jazz's Skinny in a Mini.
I'm just remembering.
He doesn't have it. I got one, but he doesn't have a Chevy.
I think you and I are pretty close. We're pretty close to the same thing here, right? My first word was thicky.
Oh.
Fat in a 450.
Thicky and a sticky.
Hefty in a Chevy.
I was going over acronyms today
Yeah.
with Oscar. Good old Oscar. I was going over acronyms with him.
Can I?
And I was like, do you know what Marine stands for? And he's like, no. And I was like, it's an acronym. And he's like, it is. And I was like, yeah. My ass rides in Navy equipment.
Yeah.
And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, totally. And he's like, I was like, you know what Chevrolet stands for, right? And he's like, no. I'm like, cheap, highly efficient, virtually runs on luck every time.
Yeah.
He's like, are you fucking with me right now? Like, he thought I was serious. And I was like, yeah, dude, totally. I'm like, that's totally what it is. Yeah.
You know what Cadillac stands for?
What is it?
Oh, easy.
I think you're worried about Pontiac.
You racist fuck.
No,
I didn't
Cadillac.
say it. I just know the rhyme.
Cadillac stands for "Can any deer interfering live long after contact?"
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
My favorite for Chevrolet is cracked head, every valve rattles, oil leaks on long extended trips.
Nice.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
Long.
That's true.
You guys ever? Did you guys, when you guys were doing helo ops? Did you guys ever fuck with 47s?
Yeah.
Dual rotor.
All the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you know how
I
like
was a crew chief for one for a while.
you know how those fucking things like if it's not leaking, that's when you get nervous.
Yeah.
Because that means it's empty.
It's the only aircraft that can have an in-flight collision with itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are totally fine with it.
Now, what's the thing? There's something you could pump up. There's like a pump.
Well, that's
like
how
a
you
hand
start
pump.
it. You have to build pressure to start it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
No.
What?
So like I went on this fucking ride along with a neighbor of mine on a 47 one time. And he was like, yeah, dude, just come. We'll fucking fuck
Did
around.
they get you pumping?
Well, so he tried to fucking pull the shit on me. Like, you know, where like him and the pilot had it worked out.
Yeah, they're going to build pressure.
And he was like, oh, fuck. You got to pump that, man. He's like lighting cigarettes. He's like, this is how it ends, you know, fucking. And I'm not the only one on the ride along. So he's trying to fuck with me and this other kid. I know my neighbor. I know that this guy is fucking with me. And I'm just like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, go fuck yourself. Like, I've seen you nervous, bitch, and it was over a fucking spider. I know you're not that calm, cool, collective about this. All right. So go fuck yourself. Right. And meanwhile, the other kid that was with me, I don't even know who the fuck he was. He knew my neighbor somehow.
Yeah.
Is freaking the fuck out, pumping that fucking thing. Freaking the fuck out. And he's like, you gotta go harder, man. We're gonna die. Fucking And I'm just sitting there looking at him, and he looks at me, and in the middle of it, he's like, you gotta go. He looks over at me, and he's like, fuck. And then he loses his bearing because I'm just looking at him. I'm just giving him like this side eye look, like,
like
bitch, go fuck yourself.
Nobody's been fucked with in a CH-47 like I have. I think I've told that story.
Yeah.
But well, fuck boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty nice and chill.
Yeah.
I think we got all the meat of the fucking podcast out right away.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Before we even
we got that
serious
before
and
we
then
started
have fun.
recording.
like, before we even did sponsors, we were like, here's our
Right.
rant, motherfucker. Then the rest of it was just fun stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't a bad premise.
No,
Not a bad way to do
You
it.
gotta get the bullshit out of the way to have
It's
fun.
like a
I
mullet.
agree.
It's like a mullet.
Yeah.
Business in front.
I will.
party in the
I
rear.
will.
I love it.
I will circle it around one more time and tell the post office to go fuck themselves. But yeah, I'm done now.
But after you're done getting fucked over by the post office, go over to warfightertobacco.com. Check out all the tasty smoky treats that we're smoking here on there.
Don't pay for priority shipping right now because it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really don't know who you are or why you continue to track it, because just stop, because that's in God's hands now.
I'm going to explain to the customers the difference between first class and priority shipping. It's based on weight. You can only run first class up to 15.9 ounces. Anything heavier than that, which is 1 pound or more, has to be priority. It doesn't mean that it gets there any faster.
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
So
in other words,
don't pay.
At the beginning of COVID, everything there's no time limits. The only thing that's guaranteed is Priority Express.
Yeah, Express.
Right? And that's like $50 for an order.
Right.
That's the only thing that's guaranteed by the post office. Everything else, their timelines that they give, it's merely a suggestion.
But now Express, it's still guaranteed, but they're just willing to not care.
Well, now if it doesn't make it to you in time, you can get your money back.
Yeah, on the shipping.
Only for Priority Express. Everything else you're just fucked.
Yeah.
No.
But they don't care.
They don't.
So there'll be some loophole where they'll not pay you and it'll be your fault.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it because the post office doesn't care about you.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a shit. They
No.
care about your tax dollars.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, probably not.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Not
Because
even
they're-
that.
They're going to get paid no matter what.
And all you veterans
Yeah.
out there that are like, no, it can't be that bad. Picture this. Picture an
it's
entire
so bad.
organization ran by Lance Corporals and PFCs.
Like the VA.
No, worse. Picture an organization only ran by lieutenant colonels and above. Only.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the people that are actually doing the work can't get fired.
Oh, yeah.
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 So you have a whole bunch of chiefs that can't make up their minds,
And
and then a whole bunch of
zero
people that
Indians.
can't get fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So when you're done fucking pulling your hair out over that, head over to owellness.us to get some relaxation in your life with some fine CBD products. Use that code FreedomFriends25. Score yourself a quarter off your order over
You know
there.
what? Hand me over that open bottle. Because I think right now
Do you want lemon?
He needs some
Or do
tincture
you
in
want
his life.
I want lemon because it's going in my Jameson.
Okay.
And I don't think mint in the Jameson would be worth a
It'd
shit.
be like a mint julep.
But I need this right now.
It'd be like a
Why don't you
mint.
just put it in your mouth?
I could do that.
Yeah. If that's
More fun in the whiskey, though.
Yeah,
It's fucking childproof, John.
I know.
Scott
Do you need
proof.
Jesus Christ.
And then,
You should know how to
Mikey-
defeat that
Mikey,
because
do you
you
wanna help?
invented
Hey,
it.
episode number 2 on our podcast.
How not to be a bitch.
How not to be a bitch.
That's. I don't know what's wrong with you, but mine went.
Childproof stuff.
yeah. I think you should take that bottle to the face.
No,
Nothing's gonna happen.
it's not.
You
but
can't OD on CBD.
It's not, but I'm not going to do that.
Challenge accepted.
Go ahead.
I mean,
I'll get a replacement bottle. Chug it.
It tastes good,
And if you need,
It's delicious.
but I'm not chugging CBD.
Okay, so now we went to TPE, which is Tobacco Plus Expo.
serving size
Okay.
is 1 dropper. This contains 30
Yeah.
at 500 milligrams a piece. Times.
No. There's 500 milligrams in that. bottle.
Okay.
So each dropper, even though it doesn't completely fill all the way up and the label isn't completely correct, each dropper has about 17 to 20 milligrams.
Episode number 2. How not to be a bitch.
this one's weird.
It is
It
weird.
just keeps
I'm
clicking.
going to show you how to fucking
I
open
got
this.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we went to TPE, Scott and I did. And we walked around and there was a whole bunch of like 3/4 of that show floor was CBD companies.
Yeah.
And so we tried a whole bunch of different CBD stuff.
Mhm.
They all tasted like fucking asshole.
They really did.
And not a good asshole.
There is not.
This isn't bad at all.
That's
No,
delicious.
This is really good.
And the mint's really good too. So compared to like we tasted everything else, I got some of this stuff and I was like, oh my God, this is so good.
John, believe it or not, I'm a fat guy. And I like
You don't say.
I like gummy bears.
Yeah.
And there was some awful tasting
They're
CBD
bad.
gummy
They're
bears.
really bad.
Were they the sugar-free kind?
Well, they must have been.
Make
It
you
didn't
shit
matter.
yourself.
They're so bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm going to talk about our other sponsor, the one that's actually paying. Let's talk about Aronson Insurance Group. Aaron Robertson Insurance Group. Jesus, fuck. Fucked that all up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
First
And-
day with your new tongue.
And, we,
CBD
already,
hits
and we
fast.
already talked about them. So.
Well, I'm hitting all the sponsors again, man. Home, auto, business, life, health, whatever the fuck you need. He can insure it. And if you want straight up honesty in a broker, that's your guy.
He probably cannot insure your package to be delivered on time, though.
No.
Because nobody can.
Yeah,
But I'll bet you he can insure your package.
that he can do.
Oh.
So give him a call, 210-890-5577.
What was it 210-330?
8004. So yeah, give Aaron a call if you have any insurance quandaries or queries. That's your man to talk to about that. And on that note, boys, I'm gonna raise my glass.
Ooh, let's
Hey,
do
wait a
this.
minute. Did we miss one?
What?
Maybe associated with the meats?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, look at that shit.
That's a nice shirt.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Little grill your ass off. Head over to grillyourassoff.com. Use that code FF15.
Smoke meat, not meth.
That's right.
Speaking of that, if it makes it into the recording, those tasty treats we were nibbling on in the beginning, which I don't know if it didn't make it in, I made some pork belly burnt
will.
end
Yeah.
over the weekend.
They were delicious.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, they were so
those
good.
are fucking awesome.
But the only thing I used on them was grill your ass off seasonings and sauces.
Nice.
It's fucking
Well,
phenomenal.
they fucking nailed it, man, because those are delicious.
Right?
Yeah. Those are good. And speaking of shirts, hey, if you like this shirt that I'm wearing,
Oh, where can you get that?
you can go over to
That's one of those fancy Freedom Friend
redactedsupply.com.
shirts.
That's right. I'm wearing a Freedom the Fuck On shirt. If you like our merch or whatever, head over to redactedsupply.com. Big fuck off button in the middle. Hit it. Fucking buy our shit. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
And on that
you.
note, tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends. Scott, somebody needs an asshole scarf, and I don't know who it is.
You're
Steve.
saying it. They need a scarf. They need an ass they can wear like a scarf.
Well, I'm just saying, like
You take a scarf.
can you imagine
No, but-
stretching an anus over your
No,
head
but
like
no,
a baklava?
No, not at all.
Yeah, but all
you
of those are in Washington.
you take a
Oh,
scarf
right.
and you put it over the back of your neck, and then you take one side and you whew,
Yeah.
you throw it across.
You want like a butt cheek to just
I just want to throw it across my face.
all right. I dig it.
So over the past 15 weeks,
I just went. Now I get it.
I just want to put an asshole over my
Butthole. He wants his head in a butthole.
No, I just want the butt cheeks I can throw across my face.
So I'm gonna raise my
Well,
glass. Say thank you, boys, for being my freedom friends. Jesus fuck.
Oh.
Passing it on down, Dave. Thanks for filling in again, as always,
yeah.
buddy. You're
Uh-huh.
such a welcome sight.
Oh, yes.
And fuck, man, like, share, subscribe, smash all those buttons. And there's really just 3 more things that we like to say around here. Dave, what's the first one?
I believe it's Smoke On.
That's right, Scott.
Ooh, my favorite. Drink on.
That's right. And god damn it, John.
Freedom the fuck on.
You goddamn right. We'll see you guys next time.
Oh, yeah.